So then we have the show closing angle, which is Triple H returning from the hospital and suggesting that he is going to hand over the title to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
And Steve Austin comes out. Obviously, nobody's handing over anything. And Triple H attacks him and then rips off the zombie makeup. And Michael Cole is disgusted. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I believe, I can't believe I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
And then again with the melding of the face and heels here is because Chyna is with Triple H, who is very clearly the top heel in the company. But then Jeff Jarrett attacks her, and Chyna is the face in that angle. So it's very interesting how she's going back and forth here. This is like right before she sort of splits off from him and does her own thing for reasons on screen and off. But I love the show closing angle, the big schmaz at the end. Got me so hyped. Like right now, I am I was almost like I want to watch the pay-per-view right now. You know, like it was a great way to get the pay-per-view is sold for me.
Yeah, and so many exciting things and that were almost long-term angles. Like, you know, certainly Chyna, and again, dictating the storyline was like, gosh, she's over so big, and oh, that's super intriguing, and ooh, she might be like the first female to compete in the male, you know, title race, you know, what have you, as opposed, you know, so that was very real. And there was like, there was always talk like, oh, put the IC title on her. Jeff Jarrett's contract was coming up. So in fact, Jeff Jarrett's contract was up. And I remember Vince saying, you know, I believe he wrestled the pay-per-view.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Jeff Jarrett thing on the pay-per-view show because there's a big story there. Yeah.
Okay. But that was part of like, okay, put in with him because he's leaving and drop it to her. So that, you know, that was why this was starting here. And also it was true. There was a lot of like, hell, baby faces, heels be damned. People are over. And even a lot of this stuff could have fallen flat if the audiences weren't so hot. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not about, it's about, you know, covering mistakes or lining things up, but the hot audiences just make everyone's performance better. They make everything just work. And those audience, they're just so hot in that era. The show was just like explosive.
It was easy. You didn't have to do much really, right? To get them going.